Good morning, students. A very warm welcome to all of you. Let us start a new topic, money market and capital market in India. Again, this topic is also divided into various parts. In the first part, I am going to discuss structure of money market in India. What is the structure of money market in India? First, we will have an introduction part. Finance is the backbone of the economy. Finance basically refers to the management of money. It includes funds needed by individuals, business houses, and the government for various purposes. So, finance is categorized as personal finance, corporate finance, and public finance. The financial system of the country is responsible for the mobilization and allocation of funds. It helps in creation of wealth, which is vital, that is important for the economic development of the country. The financial system in India comprises of financial institution, financial markets, financial instruments, financial services. So what you have to understand, that finance is basically refers to the management of money, how the money should be managed, because everyone is aware that it's a very rare source or resource. So we have to manage the money in such a way so as to get the maximum profit. And money is needed to individuals, to us, for the business purposes and for the government also, because we have to perform so many functions, right? So finance, we can say that when the individual needs the money, that is called as personal finance. The business houses needs money, that is corporate finance. And when government needs money, that is called as public finance. Okay, so Indian financial system can be divided like financial institutions, financial market, financial instruments, and financial services. Financial markets are divided into two parts, money market and capital market. So first we will see what is financial market. Financial market refers to a market where sale and purchase of financial assets such as bonds, stocks, derivatives, government securities, foreign currency, etc. is undertaken. Financial markets operate through banks, non-banking financial institutions, brokers, mutual funds, discount houses, etc. Financial markets include two distinct markets, that is money market and capital market. So here understand that financial market is that market where sale and purchase of financial assets, like what is financial asset, stocks, bonds, derivatives, government securities, etc. is bought and sold. Okay, and this market is operating through the banks and non-banking financial institutions, broker, mutual funds, discount houses, etc. And financial market is divided into two parts, money market and capital market. Let us understand money market in India. Money market is a market for lending and borrowing of short-term funds. This is very important. This can be asked for true or false. Money market is a market for lending and borrowing of short-term funds. It's for the short term, that is the time period is short, it is less than 1 year. Okay, it is a market for near money, that is short-term instruments such as trade bills, government securities, promissory notes, etc. Such instruments are highly liquid. Liquid means cash. It can be transferred into cash very fast. They are less risky. There is no risk, or there is a less risk, and easily marketable with the maturity period of 1 year or less than 1 year. Students understand over here that money market is the market where lending and borrowing is happening for short term funds, or it is for a short period of time. It is for less than 1 year. Okay, structure of money market in India. The money market in India is discomposed by nature. It comprises of both the organized sector as well as unorganized sector. The organized sector includes the Reserve Bank of India, RBI, commercial banks, cooperative banks, developmental financial institutions, investment institutions, and the Discount and Finance House of India, DFHI. The unorganized sector, on the other hand, comprises of indigenous bankers, money lenders, and unregulated non-banking financial intermediaries. Money market centers in India are located in Mumbai, Delhi, and Kolkata. However, Mumbai is the only active money market center in India with money flowing from all parts of the country. So what you have to understand here is that it is divided into two parts, organized and unorganized. Organized, where everything is we can say that Reserve Bank of India is there, commercial banks, cooperative banks, developmental financial institution, investment institution, discount and finance houses of India. And in unorganized, there are indigenous bankers, money lenders, unregulated non-banking financial intermediaries, etc. So understand this. Organized, as I said, we can divide like RBI, and then commercial banks, cooperative banks, development financial institution, discount and financial houses in India, and unorganized indigenous bankers, money lenders, unregulated non-bank financial intermediaries. Organized sector. Let us understand what is organized sector. The organized sector of the money market consists of Reserve Bank of India, commercial banks, cooperative banks, regulated financial intermediaries, etc. Let us discuss about organized sector of money market in India. Number 1, Reserve Bank of India, RBI. Every country in the world has a central bank which is at the apex of banking system. Apex means the highest. It is entrusted with the responsibility of regulating the money market in the country. Reserve Bank of India is the central bank of our country. RBI was set up on the basis of the recommendations of Hilton Young Commission. This can be asked for true or false. RBI was set up on the basis of recommendations of the Hilton Young Commission. The RBI Act of 1934 provides the statutory basis of the functions of the bank. RBI commenced its operation on 1st April 1935 as a private shareholders bank. RBI was nationalized on 1st January 1949. It is the most important constituent of money market. The functions of RBI is in the next part, but understand, in organized sector, the first part is Reserve Bank of India. Here you have to understand main point. RBI was set up on the basis of the recommendations of Hilton Young Commissions, and RBI was nationalized on 1st January 1949. So students, these are the concepts that you have to make it very clear in your mind. What is money market in India, what is financial market, and how financial market is divided. That's all. Thank you very much.